Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy Sneakerhead in the Bay here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out the 2012 Air Jordan Military 4 and comparing it with the 2024 Industrial Blue Air Jordan 4. First things first, I want to give a huge shout out to the Fix Kicks for providing the super clean pair of the 2012s. I wanted to do this comparison right, and I knew I had to compare with a dead stock pair, which is super hard to find. So huge shout out to my family over at the Fix Kicks. I will have a link to their YouTube channel as well as their Instagram and shop down below in the description, so make sure you guys shop with the homies. Quick disclaimer, I haven't taken a look at the differences in detail yet, so we're gonna go ahead and spot some differences here together. Let's go ahead and get started. Here's a little guide for the video. Every clip of the 2012s is gonna be on this side of the screen, and every clip on this side is going to be of the 2024s. Just so you guys don't get mixed up, let's just keep it like this. Starting off with the most obvious detail, the leather on the 2012 pair is going to be a lot more bright. You're gonna notice that this is more of a true white leather, as you guys can see, versus the leather on the 2024s. We get a leather that's mixed with this light gray tone as well as maybe a slight hint of blue in there. If you look at it side by side, you can definitely tell that there is a very significant difference when it comes to this pair versus the 2012 pair. You can also see how that translates over to the laces. The 2024s look a lot more dull and the 2012s just pop a little bit more. Is that bad? Is that good? You guys let me know in the comment section down below. From here, you can also tell that the Jumpman color is a lot different. The blue punches a lot more on the 2012 pair. I like to think of the 2024s as just a more toned down and revised version. Don't get me wrong, I feel like the 2024 still hit very hard, and I don't really have a preference between these two. I think they both look good. I'm honestly not a huge fan of primarily white sneakers, but I know some people that love wearing their white shoes. So I'm indifferent on it, but I know some people have some pretty strong feelings about that. You're also gonna notice that the hang tag is that Jordan Jumpman, thicker material right there. Pretty nice. And on this one, we have our Nike Air, super thin. But hey, am I the only one that misses the retro cards? I feel like the retro cards were a vibe. Jordan Brand, can we get some retro cards back, please? Thank you. Now that the shoes are right next to each other, you guys can see a little bit better. Obviously, we already talked about it, but the blue is a military blue on this shoe, and we're also going to get that industrial blue on this side. A little bit different shade. This is more of a darker, maybe a little hint of green in here. I don't know. It's just not the same blue, but again, that's not bad, that's not good, it's just whatever to me. But I know some people, they're not really feeling that. If we take a look at the wings, you're gonna see that the wings have that same gray that's on the nubuck right here on the 2012 version, but on this pair, this gray does not translate to the wings logo. The wings logo is the exact same shade as the leather up here. On the newer pair, it has a thicker rubber right here, and on the older pair, it's a little bit thinner, less raised up. This is nothing that makes a significant difference, but it's just good to know. Let's talk about that heel tab, baby. Are y'all team Jumpman or Nike Air? I freaking love the Nike Air on this shoe. It looks amazing. Brings me back to the high school days, man. So I love seeing that Nike Air. The tabs are slightly different. If you take a look at it, I don't want to bend it too much, but this tab on the older pair feels a lot more thick. This one, thinner, flimsier, more flexible. So that's going to translate into comfortability when you're wearing the shoe. It's just gonna feel a little bit better on feet, just so this isn't digging into your heel. So I like how Jordan Brand made that adjustment. That just makes it easier to wear these as an everyday sneaker. In terms of the tongues, it might be hard to tell, but you can probably see it right here. This cushion is a lot more puffy than this tongue right here. So again, a little bit more comfort on the newer version. And the inside also feels a little bit more comfortable on this pair as well. Just a little bit more squishy when feeling it on the inside. Both pairs do have the blue insoles, but this one has a Jumpman logo and this one has the Nike Air logo on the inside. I also wanted to talk about the cut of the sneaker. You could see that the leather comes up a lot higher on this pair versus the older pair right here. And I also wanted to mention that the paint lasts a lot longer on the newer pair versus the older pairs. The way that they construct the midsoles now, it just seems like they last a lot longer with more wears. you're not going to see this crack as much as the older pairs. As far as the bottoms go, we got our herringbone tractioning all at the bottom of the sneaker. We have our stars. The stars are a little bit more raised on the newer pair, but it really doesn't make that much of a difference. Obviously the blue, as we mentioned, is different. Nike logo on this side, Jordan Jumpman on this side. Pretty simple differences, nothing too crazy. The 2012s did not come with a widow's peak. The 2024s come with a slight widow's peak right here. This pair came directly from the Nike sneakers app, and it has the widow's peak on both sides. There's also a slight difference in feeling. That may be due to the age on the older pair, but it just doesn't feel as silky smooth as the newer pair does. Now again, that could be due to the age. It just feels a little bit sticky. The 2012 pair also released for the retail price of $160 versus today, this shoe is releasing for 215 bucks. Do y'all think that's worth it for this new pair? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't get me wrong, $215 is a lot to spend on a shoe, but for someone that's been collecting sneakers for a long time and hasn't had a pair of military 4s or just wants them back in their collection, I think it's a fair deal. And I appreciate how Jordan Brand's making these shoes accessible for the people that are actually going to buy them and wear them. It doesn't seem like shoes are reselling too high these days. So even if you miss out on release date, you're not gonna be paying a crazy premium. So I think these are probably gonna sell for around $240, $250-ish maybe when they drop, but I think they're gonna be maybe around retail. I don't even know, but you guys let me know what your resale predictions are in the comment section down below. For me, this was an obvious cop just because I haven't had a pair of military 4s in my collection, and this shoe just gives points for the nostalgia and really brings me back to the golden days of being a sneakerhead. So this was an instant cop for me. I'm gonna be rocking these all summer. Let me know what you guys think about them in the comment section down below. Are you feeling the 2012s? Or are you feeling these 2024s? Let me know. See you guys very soon for the next one. Hope y'all enjoyed this quick comparison. It's your boy Sneakerhead in the Bay. I'm out. Peace.